Hello friends, welcome to Insights I Can Initiative. This is going to be the weekly current affairs video. This is the third week we are doing. For the last 2 weeks, you can find the weekly current affairs videos in the playlist of weekly current issues. Okay, over there you can go through the week 1 and week 2 videos. Now in the week 3 videos, we are going to check what topics we are going to discuss. Okay, in this weekly current affairs issue edition, we are going to discuss about Index of Industrial Production. It is related to economy. Niger coup. It is related to IR. Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization. It is related to environment and IR. Privilege Committee related to polity. Quit India Movement history. Lunar 25 SNT and World Elephant Day environment. So this is how we are going to cover the range of subjects in our weekly current issues. So don't forget to go through this entire video. It helps you in your overall understanding about the current affairs in a very comprehensive manner. So without any further delay, let us check the Index of Industrial Production, IIP. Okay. So listen, this Index of Industrial Production, first, why it is in news? It is in news because according to the recent data of the Index of Industrial Production, it is showing somewhat decline with respect to the Index of Industrial Production. In this context, we are going to check what is the Index of Industrial Production and why it is important, and we will also check about the core industries, Index of Core Industries, that is also we will see. Meanwhile, tell me students, how many industries are there in the core industries? Okay, how many industries together we consider as core industries? Tell me. Okay, Index of Industrial Production, like I said earlier, it reduced to the 3.7% in the month of June. Generally, the Index of Industrial Production, it count for 100. It count for hundreds. If it is reduced by 3% means obviously it reached to the 97%. Okay. So why this reduction got observed? Due to the poor manufacturing sector. You know the students, manufacturing sector comes under the secondary sector. In economy, we are having 3 sectors: primary, secondary, tertiary. Because of the very poor performance in the secondary sector, that is reflected in the Index of Industrial Production, IIP. So the IIP, Index of Industrial Production, it indicates the economic development. That means if IIP in positive way, that means the positive development of economy. If it is a negative way, it is negative economic development. It measures the industrial production behavior over the period of time. And it is also indicating the physical production of the industry, that means number of goods produced. Over the period of time, if the Index of Industrial Production is keep on declining, it is also indicating the negative GDP growth rates. And then who will compose and who will publish? This will be published by National Statistical Office, NSO, on the basis of monthly basis. This is also very important. What is the base year for calculation? This index 2011-12, we are considering this as a base year. Like I said earlier, the base value will be the 100, and if it is above the, for example, 115, the Index of Industrial Production total is 115%, means what? The Index of Industrial Production increased 15% over the base value. That is the meaning. Next, as I mentioned earlier, there are core 8 industries which part as a core group. That is about the Index of 8 core industries. So this Index of core industries is a smaller circle, then Index of Industrial Production is a larger circle. What about these 8 core industries? These 8 core industries are representing the core of the manufacturing sector. If these 8 core industries are in negative way, overall manufacturing sector also will be in the negative way. Then who will compose these core industries? This core index will be calculated by Office of the Economic Advisor. This office present in the Department for Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, which comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Trade. In examination point of view, you have to remember here, out of the 8 core industries, which industries got the highest amount of the weightage? Petroleum refinery products. Next highest is electricity, and next highest is steel. These are the top 3 industries in the core industries. Next topic. The next topic is regarding Niger. Niger is a country which is present in the Western Africa. Some military revolt is going on in the Niger country. In the context of that, the Ministry of External Affairs, they given a notification announcement that Indians who are living in Niger should come out of the country, as well as whoever the Indians plan to go to Niger, they should postpone their plan. In this context, first we will see where the Niger is located. Niger is a country located in the Africa. It is present in a Sahel region. Sahel region is a region of Africa which present from the Atlantic Ocean to Red Sea. It is present below the Sahara Desert, and it is acting as a transition zone between the Sahara Desert and the African savannas. So this is the Niger country. Then the country Niger is bordered by Algeria, Libya, Chad, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Mali. You know, students, in Africa already the military coup, military revolt is common. Now countries such as Guinea and Mali and Burkina Faso, these three countries is already under the military influence. Now this Niger is going to be the fourth country. So these three countries, they expressed their support to Niger in case if Niger is required. And this military government is opposing by other group of countries. These other group of countries are Nigeria and Mauritania and some rest of the groups, Ghana. These are the countries which are supporting the democratic government and opposing the military government. Okay, let's see how things will unfold. Now, so why it is important? Important is because the Ministry of External Affairs, they given a warning that Indians, whoever living in Niger, should come out of the country as soon as possible. In this map already, I told you students, Guinea and Mali and Burkina Faso, these three countries are supporting to Niger. Rest of the countries are opposing the military rule and they are supporting the democratic government, which was replaced by military government. In this table, you can see the frequency of the military revolt in African nations. There are, these military revolts in African nations are very frequent due to the instability of the democratically elected government, due to lack of constitution, and due to the involvement of the foreign countries, and all these are the various reasons. Because of that, military revolts are going on. Key facts regarding the Niger. Niger, officially known as Republic of Niger, it is a landlocked sub-Saharan country which is present in the Sahel region. Capital Niamey, and the border countries are Algeria, Libya, Chad, Nigeria and Burkina Faso and Mali. These are the border nations. Nigeria got its name because the river Niger goes to this Niger country. That is the reason it got name as a Niger, due to river Niger. Language. Majorly people speak French language because it was a French colony. Majority of the Western African countries were French colonies. So obviously they speak French language. They got independence in 1960, 3rd of August. They follow the semi-presidential republic. That means president is the head of the state, whereas the prime minister is the head of the government. More or like similar to countries like India. This is the form of government present in Niger. Next, what factors led to this coup, this military revolt? Factors such as, low economy, as well as president is belong to the minor ethnic group such as Arabian, Arabian group, this Arabic ethnicity. So military leaders are not liking the president being the minor ethnic group, as well as presence of the foreign country military like French military, US military. Those militaries are also present in the Niger, which is not liked by the Niger military leaders. And the third one is some, private armies like Wagner group. They are giving support to these people. So with their support, these military leaders, they revolted against the government. And the fourth reason is they are, they are supported by other countries which are under the military ruling, such as Burkina Faso, Mali and Guinea. So these are the reasons. And even regional groupings such as African Union, ECOWAS, they are unable to stop this kind of the rise of military coup. Because of all these reasons, they are able to successfully overthrow the democratically elected government. This is regarding the second topic. Now the third topic, it is regarding the Amazon forest, ACTO. ACTO stands for Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization. In this organization, how many countries are there? There are 8 countries are there What is the main objective of this treaty? The main objective of this treaty is to protect and conserve the Amazon basin region. Okay, so whichever the countries are under the Amazon river and Amazon forest, all these countries form as this group. Recently, this group they had one meeting, and on this meeting, what kind of outcome was there? We will see. So this is the region of this ACTO. How many countries are there? Brazil 1, 2 Bolivia, 3 Peru, 4 Colombia, 5 Venezuela, 6 Guyana, 7 Suriname, 8 French Guyana. You might have known that, students. From French Guyana, India launched heavy satellites like GSAT and all these things. Okay, French Guyana is which colony? Which country colony? Tell me, students, if you know. Tell me, the French Guyana is a which country colony? Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization, ACTO. ACTO recent meeting, it was held in Brazilian city Belém. This group is all about the coordination of the countries which they are trying to combat the climate change in the Amazon forest. About this Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization, how many countries are there? 8 countries which are having the Amazon rainforest. It was formed in 1978, and since 1995 this group is officially started working. Their main objective is to implement the Amazon, Amazon forest related agreements. The 8 countries we have seen, and the 4 official languages announced in this country. And the specialty of this organization is it is the only environment based organization in the entire Latin America. Entire South America, it is the only environment based organization, socio environment block. It regulates the Amazon development through international cooperation. The students, Amazon forest considered as lungs of the earth. So you can understand the significance of the Amazon forest. So we have to protect them and we have to preserve them. Recently, in Amazon forest, one of the tribe also got extinct. Only one man used to represent the tribe. Recently, that one man was also died and it got extinct completely. That was also in news related to this. Regarding the Amazon rainforest, it is one of the largest rainforest which occupies the entire Amazon river basin, and it is bounded by Guinea Highlands to the north, Andes Mountains to the west, Brazil Plateau on the south, and Atlantic Ocean on the east. So these are the boundaries regarding the Amazon rainforest. And the next 4th topic, it is about the Committee of Privileges in Parliament. It is about the Parliament Privilege Committee. Recently, Aam Aadmi Party MP Raghav Chadha, he recommended that, he proposed that the Delhi Service Bill should be forward to the Select Committee. While he was giving such kind of suggestion, he also proposed 4 MPs' names in the Select Committee. The students, ministers can recommend the Select Committee, or any member of the Parliament also can refer any particular bill to the Select Committee. That there are different types of committees in Parliament. Some are ad hoc committees, some are the permanent committees. So these Select Committees are the ad hoc committees. Once they study the bill, then the committee will dissolve. So normally, before you are nominating or before you are giving any names of the MPs, you have to take the consent of the MP. But in this case, the ruling party, the government is claiming that whatever the names forwarded by the Raghav Chadha, those MPs' consent was not taken. So action must be taken on the Raghav Chadha regarding the violation of privileges of MPs. So in this context, Privilege Committee was in news. Now we will see what are the privileges. Privileges are the special rights given to MPs so that they can perform their functions in Parliament very easily. So generally privileges include individual privilege and collective privilege. The students, Article 105 of the Indian Constitution deals with the parliamentary privilege. According to parliamentary privilege, whatever they speak in Parliament and in whichever the way they vote in Parliament, that is not subjected to the judicial review. That is the first one. Second one, the members' arrest and the members' detention must be informed to the House. And members cannot be arrested in the civil cases 40 days prior or 40 days after the parliamentary session, unless until the permission taken from the presiding officer. So these are some of the privileges enjoyed by the MPs. If any MP privilege is violated, then they can raise the matter to the presiding officer of the House, and the issue will be forwarded to the Privilege Committee. In examination point of view, you have to know the composition of the Privilege Committee. these are some of the privileges. And one more thing you have to understand, students, the privileges are not codified. Parliament did not make any law. So if we don't have any codification, then obviously we will follow which country? British Parliament system we are following. Okay. Now there is no codified law regarding the parliamentary privileges. And the breach of privileges, I already told you what considered as a breach of privileges. And this privileges committee are independent to both the houses. In Lok Sabha privilege house, it consists of 15 members. In Rajya Sabha, it consists of 10 members. And these privileges committees are presided by chairman, and this chairman name will be recommended by the presiding officer of the house. That is Lok Sabha speaker, whereas Rajya Sabha chairman. In Rajya Sabha, deputy chairman always leads the privilege committee. Remember, deputy chairman of the Rajya Sabha always leads the chairman of this privilege committee. Next topic we are going to discuss, that is about the Quit India movement. On 8th of August, we celebrated the Quit India movement. In this context, we are going to discuss the reason behind the Quit India movement and important leaders participated in the Quit India movement, what kind of slogans given during the Quit India movement. So these are the details we are going to discuss. Every year, 8th August, we are observing as a Quit India movement day. This year, we are observing the 81st anniversary of the Quit India movement. What is this Quit India movement is all about? The Quit India movement, first, alternative names of the Quit India movement. They are August Kranti movement, because this movement was happened in the month of August. Bharat Chodo movement, because Quit India. And it is also the civil disobedience movement against the British rule. This movement was started on 8th of August 1942 at Gowalia Tank Maidan, also known as August Kranti Maidan in Bombay. Very, very important. Next, in the pretext of this movement, Gandhiji given a slogan of do or die, urging the Indian population, Indian people to fight against the British rule. The reason, immediate reason, actually, there are so many long-term reasons are there. We've been exploited by the Britishers economically. We've been suppressed. Our rights also suppressed by Britishers. There are plenty of reasons are there. But the immediate reason was Cripps mission. Gandhiji expected that Cripps mission will give some kind of relief to the Indians. But the Cripps mission did not give any relief. So the Cripps mission visited India in 1942. Gandhiji not at all satisfied with the Cripps mission. Gandhiji described Cripps mission as a post-dated check. You know that. So after the Cripps mission visited India, after Gandhiji realized that it is a time to start a revolt against the Britisher, so he given a call of Quit India movement. You know that during the Quit India movement time, Britishers were occupied in the World War II between 1939 to 1945. To get the cooperation from Indians, they tried, like in the form of August offer and a Cripps mission. So these are some of the efforts put by the Britishers to gain the confidence of Indians. Some of the mass protest. During the Quit India movement time, some, Indian governments were established. Balia, Uttar Pradesh, Satara, Maharashtra, Tamluk, West Bengal, and Talcher, Odisha. Indian governments. That means, so it's a kind of mini Indian government without any Britishers' role. Parallel government. So along with the British, Indian ministers will be there and Indian government will rule in these areas. Before this movement started, all the important leaders of Indian national movement, they were being arrested. That is the reason this movement is popularly known as Leaderless Movement, because all the important leaders were arrested. Next, Lunar 25 or Chandrayaan 3, who will win the lunar race? This is about, we already discussed recently that India launched Chandrayaan 3. Now it is going towards the course correction, and let's see, it will successfully land on the moon. The same kind of India's Chandrayaan 3, the Russian version of Chandrayaan 3 is about the Lunar 25. Lunar 25 is a lunar mission which is launched by Russia, to explore the surface of moon. Lunar 25. It is going to be the first lunar landing mission almost all since half a century. In last 50 years, Russia did not do any experiment related to landing on moon. This is Lunar 25. It is also known as Lunar Lander, which is a Russian Lunar Lander mission. You know, students, in Chandrayaan 3, at that time I told you, there are different elements in the lunar mission. Some missions, they revolve around the moon. They are known as orbiter. Some may be land on the surface of moon, which consists of lander. Some may revolve, some may, travel on the surface of moon. They consist of rover. Okay, lander, rover, and orbiter. In Chandrayaan 2, orbiter was functioning, but the lander and rover got destroyed. That is the reason in Chandrayaan 3 we are launching only the only the lander as well as rover we are launching. Orbiter is already functioning. This Lunar 25, it is going to land in which region of the moon? The south polar region of the moon. Because south pole is the one which is always under the extreme cold environment, and it was not explored previously. And by exploring the south pole, we can get an interesting detail regarding the moon with respect to the availability of the minerals, with respect to the information related to the formation of earth. So we are exploring the south pole. Okay, next, landing site, south pole. If the south pole is somewhat unable to land in the south pole, then the alternative site will be the southwest of the Mangini crater. It is the alternative place. Next, mission duration. This mission duration, according to the Russian estimate, it is going to last for at least 1 year. It is going to give services approximately 1 year. Okay. Next topic, we are going to discuss about the comparison between the African and Indian elephants in the context of the International Elephant Day. First, let us see when the International Elephant Day is celebrating, and tell me, students, which state of India consists of highest number of elephant population? Tell me, which state consists of highest number of elephant population? And tell me, students, what is a national heritage animal? National heritage animal, tell me. World Elephant Day. Across the globe, World Elephant Day was celebrated on the 12th of August. This program was started in 2012 to propagate the conservation and to propagate the essence why we have to protect the elephants. Aim to acknowledge the elephant role in our ecosystem, and you know that in some countries like India, elephant is considered as very sacred animal also. Elephant plays very important role in maintenance of the biodiversity. Biodiversity Act was made in 2002, and elephant is considered as one of the intelligent terrestrial animal. Okay. Next, conservation status. According to the IUCN, African forest elephant critically endangered, African savanna elephant endangered, and Asian elephant endangered. According to the conservation of the migratory species CMS, it is present in the Appendix 1, and according to the India's Wildlife Protection Act, it is present in the Schedule 1. This is about the conservation status. Initiative taken by Government of India to conserve the elephants. They are Project Elephants. It was launched in 1992. It is centrally sponsored program. You know that, students, centrally sponsored programs means the funding ratio is sharing by both center as well as state. It would be in the special category status, it would be 90:10, whereas in the normal state, it will be 60:40. 60 will be by the central government and 40 will be the state government. We done the elephant estimates, that means elephant census, in the years of 2007, 2012 and 2017. According to this data, Karnataka is the state which consists of highest number of elephants in India. It is followed by Assam. Elephant Reserve. Elephant Reserve is a protected area which is dedicated for the maintenance of elephants, and it also provides the suitable habitation to elephant. Agastya Malai is the country's 32nd elephant reserve, according to the recent data. And the illegal killing of elephants, it is being monitoring by a program known as MIKE. It is taken up by the South Asian countries to conserve the elephants against the illegal killing. And according to the Conference of Parties and according to the sites, they are coordinating this program, because both COP as well as sites, they are mandating that the conservative effort should be put in place with respect to elephants. Next, last week video question, last class video question. How many types of punishments have been prescribed under the IPC? Under IPC, there are 5 types of punishments are there. Let's see today's video question. Today's video questions. First question. is about the term Swati Mountains, sometimes seen in news, is related to which area? Next question is about Push portal, which was recently seen in news, is launched by who launched the Push portal? Next, one more question. Consider the following statement regarding the economic community of West African states. Read these two statements and put the right answer in the comment section. As we reach to the end of this video, let's see what topics we discussed in this video. As a part of the weekly current affairs issue, we discussed all these 7 topics in today's video. So this is about the detailed analysis regarding the weekly current issues.